Hello, hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back. I am Dan.
And I was thirsty.
Want to give it another 3 seconds?
Nah, that's fine. We're not professionals, Dan.
What are you talking about here? So, welcome back to PhilSoft, the offices of PhilSoft, where we have now made more than $300,000 making video games. Our last hit was Phil Star Barton, which averaged an 8.25, which was pretty impressive. And I think we're ready to create our own custom engine.
Oh yeah, you want to go on that one already?
I mean, we've got. We're kind of at the limit of what we can do with the technology we're currently working, I feel.
Yeah, you might be right. Go, Phil. Go!
Bam, knocked that out like it was nothing. And 18,000.
18,000, and, got the research up a little more. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I wish I could make $18,000 doing something in 3 weeks.
I probably would never do anything else. But Philbert has a dream.
Yeah, that is true. All right, what do you think?
I'm feeling a mystery. I'm feeling a mystery adventure game. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get Virtual Pet. I think Virtual Pet was an untapped resource on the original NES.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the kids would have loved it.
So one more game and then we'll do the engine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So we're just going to research them all right now.
Well, we have the research and nothing else to do with it, so might as well pick up the ones we both wanted.
The TES is a massive success, and we've gotten in ahead of time. So that's not bad.
Yeah, we made it the success that it is, Dan. Little known fact, Nintendo would have never been successful without PhilSoft driving the software. That's really the problem that Nintendo's had in these last years, is third-party support.
Very true. Very true. So let's get this new game going. So this is going to be a mystery adventure game. And let's put this on the PC.
Okay.
And we are going to call it, let's see, Murder Detective. Again, thinking now, in the late 80s.
I didn't spell that right.
Didn't you?
Did I?
You
Doesn't
did.
look right. Are my eyes just playing tricks on me?
I think they might be. That looks okay to me. Be sure to tell us in the comments if we did that wrong.
Write down in the comments below if you're upset that I can't spell.
All right, so this will probably be our last outing with level 1 2D graphics. And so we want the story all the way up.
Yeah.
Engine pretty much all the way down, and gameplay, I think, slightly lower than half. Maybe a little higher than that. Because it. Alright.
The only thing I can kind of put with a mystery adventure game is the old Colonel Bequest.
Yeah. Or anything Laura Bow.
Laura Bow. I vaguely remember the. What was the other one?
Seventh Guest?
The one where she's like doing Egyptian.
The Dagger of Amon-Ra?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so
what do you think here?
Dialogue's all the way up. Level design, middling, and nothing on artificial intelligence, because we just don't need it in an adventure game. Everything is scripted.
Yep.
Yeah. World design mostly, and then graphics and sound splitting time otherwise. Maybe a slight boost in the graphics, but there's only so much we can get out of this engine. So.
Yeah. So you think we should go ahead and make our new engine before we do anything else?
I would say so. Ooh, I have 20 design points in this one. Is that going to be our new design hub?
Yep. And a new topic.
So when you get a new topic start, as you can see there, you get a bonus to the experience that you gain. Basically, you learn more trying new things.
And it also improves the ratings that you get. Because if you make the same games over and over again, they'll start panning you just because you don't make new stuff. If only that was the case in real life.
Imagine what Madden.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right. A step back.
Well, still good though.
I think now it's mostly the engine holding us back. Let's see how we sell.
Not bad.
Oh, we can research age appropriateness.
Target audience. We were just going to game. Good God. I want to click.
Level design, not very important.
Alright. So.
You see, I would argue with that, because in an adventure game, the layout of the rooms and stuff is pretty much almost the only visual cues other than the text that you're giving.
Alright,
so
we're doing it all.
Improved graphics and PhilSoft, PhilWorks. PhilSoft's engine, PhilWorks. I also always thought that there should be an option in this to lease out your engine to competitors.
You can sell old versions to people.
Oh, like you can donate them to like schools and stuff like that, right?
Something like that.
Let fan projects work on old engines.
Yeah.
Here we go, building it. We're also going to get a ton of research out of this.
There you go. It might hit over 30,000 if we're lucky.
Fairly new. We've been doing this for years, son. We have 857 fans.
I've been here for 3 years in an industry that started 3 years ago.
Uh-oh, Zavena. A competitor. I think we roll with Ninvento, though. Like, I don't like playing the multi-platform game.
Oh, no. It's not worth it in the beginning.
One moment whilst we scratch our head. And we spent a week scratching. But maybe that was like a vacation.
Yeah. So, 212 profit. It outsold Philstar Barton.
Is it our top seller so far?
I believe so.
So, not as highly ranked as Philstar Barton.
But we get more fans every time, and there's a lot of things. All right,
make us a new game with this engine of ours.
Let me make sure real quick.
We want to research target audiences.
Yeah, maybe we should have done this before we made the thing. Do we need it for the thing?
I don't think that it affects the engine.
I hope not, because that'd be silly if it did.
So, are we gonna have a kid-friendly pet thing on the Ninvento?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, I love it.
You know what? I think 4 kids, virtual pet, simulation? Man, simulation might not go well on the TES.
Yeah, we might want to go something else. Like, what else could we call it? Because we're not actually simulating. It's like we're not making them.
Well, we are. That's a virtual pet.
Yeah, true.
We'll try
Let's go for it. Let's see how it does. What are we going to call it?
we will call it. We're gonna get our first endorsement deal.
Okay. Pez Pets?
Pez Pets. You have your Pez on the screen that you try to raise and feed him candy. I like it.
Oh. All right, sounds good.
What haven't I done? Oh.
Here we go. Oh, we're raising up the graphics. Costing more, though.
Yeah, cost through the roof. All right. I don't think we need a story. Save game is crucial.
And a tutorial so folks can learn to play.
I'd say they're pretty much even in this.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less.
It's your game.
I mean, I just don't know what all you do with the pet. Besides, I mean, really the point of it is to look at it. So we don't want this.
You're not selling your game as well here. I'm just saying. You don't want to have like meows and stuff going with the...
Well, you do, but you have mini games.
I'm terrified that this is going to be our breakaway hit.
And that we have to keep making it over and over again. I actually think...
Well, don't you want artificial intelligence high because you want the pet reacting in a reason.
Right, but...
And it's a simulation, too.
I mean, how smart are these pets?
As smart as we can make them. Because
right.
level design isn't really a thing, and no one's going to be talking.
Bam.
Raw AI. If nothing else, it'll be great for our personal development. Philbert's personal... We're always developing Philbert. Maybe that should be the thing. Any game where we're actually developing... World design doesn't matter all that much. Good graphics and sound.
I think the new engine is going to carry us, even if we didn't do everything perfect.
Now you'll notice we're at level 1 on the graphics because this is our first time in a new graphics engine.
Yeah. All right, new topic. We gotta go fantasy.
Okay, I can see that.
It's gonna be used a lot. The Master V. What a horrible, horrible thing. All right.
How did
nervous.
Pez Pets
I'm
do?
nervous. I took a few risks. I think you're only allowed to take like 1 risk per game. And I took like 9.
Now let's see how we do here. It's dancing.
Oh.
Oh, we have a success on our hands.
Game Hero loves it. Alright, so what is that? 8.25?
Something like that, yeah. And thank goodness.
Quit scratching your head, Philbert. You're wasting our time. Man, good God, it's taken him 8 years to research fantasy.
His head itches. I mean, what are you going to do?
Alright, let's get a game report.
Make sure we learn what we want to learn.
We're over 500,000.
We're making money. So do you think we're in our garage or our mom's garage? Would you guess? I gotta figure if this was our own house, we could at least like be in the living room or something.
Yeah. But where's his bed? Dialogue's not important. Thanks for that.
No, we didn't put anything in dialogue. It's all right. So let's make this. We just got RPGs, right?
Fantasy.
Fantasies, right? So let's do a fantasy. Let's call it a role-playing game. Put it on the PC. because we know they do well there. Using Philworks. Quest of Philbert 1.
Or Philbert's Quest?
Philbert's Quest. Philbert's Quest. That's better. Much better. If I don't know that we'll ever return to this, but if you have a game idea that you desperately want Philbert to make, maybe we'll do a cleanup episode of this sometimes where we run everyone's suggestions and see how it goes.
Now I'm going to be bold here, Dan. I suggest we go for mature audiences.
Let's do it. Let's go mature.
Let's break the mold.
This will actually create a little bit of buzz for the game ahead of time once word gets out that it's happening. All right, higher level graphics.
Let's make a mature text-based game.
Story quests all the way up, plus linear story. Engine and gameplay medium. As I think about it, the engine's actually more RPG because it handles how you're leveling up and stuff like that. So
yeah,
actually maybe bump engine up a little bit more. Let's put it vaguely over gameplay. All right, I like it. I'm a fan. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. All right, dialogues and all the way up. Or if AI all the way... AI not completely down, but still low. And level design a little bit higher. There we go. Pets did well for us. Can't say otherwise. All right. World design up, graphics and sound. Yeah.
Sound good?
Let's boost sound a little bit more. I find sound tends to lag behind a lot in this, and if we don't continue leveling up, we're not going to get to stereo sound until we're like in the 360 generation.
Yeah.
So All right, here we go. Heard a rumor that your company's developing a game for mature audiences. We'd be willing to give the interview. Let me tell you.
I don't know why you would ever pick this option, but we could.
If you're scared of bad press, then I suppose, but then they'll just run with it.
Wait,
unfortunately, you don't actually get to answer the question.
You didn't ask me anything. Is he going to publish that, yes, I was indeed willing to give an interview?
We didn't actually want to talk to him, but if we had, he would have been willing to do it.
What a sucker.
We think that players are looking for more mature content and games willing to take a risk to give it to them. Of course, most of our mature gamers now are like 12.
And of course, this guy's name is Philbert Cubert, so no one has ever taken him seriously.
Basically, he just wanted to put boobs in the game and didn't care what he had to do in order to do it.
Boobs. I want to see them for once in my life.
I think this is actually going to create a little bit of buzz, which can help sales if it's a good game. Yeah, the hype.
We got the hype. The hype is real, Dan.
Wait, let's get rid of it. There we go. Casual games available. I don't think we want to be filthy casuals, though. I love you're making the Nintendo games and I'm sticking pretty much PC Master Race. Oh, good. We've leveled up the graphics.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's going away.
That'll help our game.
That's right. 20,000 for every game you make. I mean, it becomes chump change later, but...
Philbert's Quest. Cross your fingers, everybody.
Here we go. Is this the breakout hit?
Oh.
Nope, just gonna be a solid one.
Yeah. I need a hero.
Ooh. A little bit of diversity there, so an 8.
Yeah. Pretty good. we should also... Well, we'll do this. We should probably also stick another topic under our belts.
Yeah. Pick something good for your next Ninvento release.
Great combination. PC mature, great. Fantasy mature, great. I love it.
We just accept boobs more in fantasy games than we do elsewhere.
Dungeon fantasy. No, wait. What?
So that would be like your dungeon hacks or your or Grimrock now. A school game.
I'm an innovator, Dan.
All right.
PhilSoft didn't get to be the way he was today because he played it close to the chest.
Close to the vest.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got the game link coming up.
Yeah.
I'm now looking across the room at my classic game. I wish Nintendo wasn't so hard to do Let's Play for. And they almost certainly wouldn't go for emulated stuff, so we couldn't do a game.
Well, they have video capture devices. Especially now that you can play them on 3DS and such. Alright, let's see here. New game. Topic. I'm thinking... school.
A school simulator. What would a school strategy game be? That's kind of fascinating to me, actually. Like a school RPG for kids, I think would be brilliant. The adventure too. That's sort of like the adventure.
We'll do adventure so that it has just a little more action in there.
Do you remember Willy Beamish? Do you remember that game?
I do. I've tried to beat it so many times, but I've never gotten a working copy of it.
I'm trying to think if Good Old Games has it.
Goes to fudge later on.
Alright, so what is our school adventure going to be?
You know what? I'm going to go a different direction here. School simulation. I'm going to sell this game to the schools. This is going to be like...
So are you going to stick with... Oh, so it's a game like... You're in computer class, instead of playing Oregon Trail, they're going to play this?
Right, this is a learning game.
Okay. But a learning game about a school.
Yeah. Well, this is really the genre. So the genre is a school game. So it doesn't have to be about schools. It could be for schools.
All right. So an educational game.
But we'll make it funny. So we'll say Miss Phillies. What's funny? Damn it, Dan, be funny. Miss Phillies.
I want it to start with a P or an F sound.
Spelling.
Miss Phillies spelling bee?
Disaster. We gotta draw in the kids.
All right. See how this goes.
Innovation, dude. Innovation.
I'm with you. I'm with you. 100%. You just decide how you want to set this up.
Gameplay, engine, story quests. We don't need a linear story. I don't think we even need save games, but it wouldn't hurt, I guess.
I mean, kids, they're not going to be there very often. They've got like maybe a half hour a week.
Right, so instead of that, it's more of a roguelike. Can you make it through the spelling disaster alive? Alright. AI.
Because the computer's got to be able to spell.
Yeah. Or not spell. Remember?
Yep. Actually, that's an interesting thing, apparently, that programming a computer about how incompetent to be based on difficulty levels is apparently really hard to do. Like, because left to its own devices, it's really easy to get a computer to always spell it right, but then you can never win the spelling disaster. Maybe that's why it's a spelling disaster. Maybe it's an unwinnable game. And the kids just go on and on. The Gameling's out. I might have to take a shot at that.
Make some casual games for the Gameling.
As a kid who got a lot of enjoyment out of our Game Boy as a kid, I take offense to that. There was nothing casual about how we played back then.
Everything was casual about it.
I think this is a new technology high. Yep. Didn't quite level up engine or world design.
Whoa.
Now that is all stuff that will have to go into the next engine, which we are going to want to start thinking about.
Well, once we
get those
a good
things
amount
up
of stuff to put in a new engine. Uh-oh. No. But Miss Philly. And it's funny because she's a horse.
Is this what's her name? The Ferdefferden girl from the first.
The Ferdefferden girl.
Is she a
teaching.
centaur? Is she a centaur, Chris?
I don't think they knew that in the reviews. That's the only reason.
School and simulation is a great combo. Graphics is important. They didn't like simulation on the TES.
Yeah, the TES, that's what I was worried about.
But they did like the TES with a young audience.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Alright, research.
Grab one of the... Yeah, get the dialogues. We're not losing fans.
Alright. One more game?
One more game. Let's see what we can do with this. Alright, so let's go sci-fi. It's been a while. Genre RPG. We will put it on the... Actually, let's... Oh, I know what we're going to do. Let's actually go sci-fi action on the Gameling. And we're going to call it Philstar Jr.
Philstar Jr. or just Philstar Barton Jr.?
Philstar Jr. And spell Jr. all the way. All right. And let's do it for everyone. And, okay. With our shiny new graphics.
Really, we'll hold off on making another game engine until the graphics are ready to be updated.
Yeah. So gameplay as high as it goes, engine middling, and story quests up a little bit but not high. We're going to want linear story and save game. In fact, boost up story quests a bit more. All right, I like it. Oh, Philbert. This is for the boy. Level design all the way up. AI, middling, dialogues a bit, but not much. All right. it paid for itself anyway, and we learned. And that's always worthwhile. World design and sound, middling, and graphic all the way up, I'd say. Because we're returning to the world of Philbert Star. For the record, actual sequels are things, but you need to research that. And it doesn't come in until fairly late in the game, I've always thought. So,
yeah. And it just adds a new dimension about it being hard.
We're about to get to 1 million without the star hit.
Yeah, we just had a bunch of solid games.
Spoiler, it won't. Probably having something to do with a 15-minute battery life. I'm sorry, did that sound bitter? That might have sounded bitter.
No.
No,
I don't know. This one might be it.
Oh, open world.
How does that work in this? Well, I guess like Zelda 2 or something.
All right, how we doing, Phil Star? Really? Kind of disappointed by this. I wonder what the big knock on it is. It's a couple week out.
Middling again. Well, I think that'll cut us out for today.
Yeah, it will. With a kind of a It might also be that the Gameling is really new and so it doesn't have much share, but that has more to do with sales. Anyway, think we'll do another episode of this, or we're going to step away for a little while.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video. It really helps us out and lets us know what kind of content everybody likes. But in the meantime, I'm Chris.
And I'm Dan, and I'm serious. If you have an idea for a game that you want PhilSoft to make, put the vague details of it in the comments, and we will give it a shot and see how it does. But until next time, I am Dan, that was Chris, and we will see you all later.
Peace.